Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to a new review. Behind us is the Volkswagen Polo GTI. Finally, we're in Zurich auto show for the second time in Swiss. In this video, we're going to take a tour of the exterior and interior details. So without further ado, let's just jump into the review. So ladies and gents, assuming mostly guys, here's the key of the new Polo. Now I was expecting a some sort of badge like a GTI, but it's just a regular Volkswagen key. There's a shortage, so that might be the reason. Lock, unlock, and unlock the cargo space, grasshopper there. So let's come a little bit closer, check this color. So this is some sort of gray metallic color, beautiful finish with this blue flakes inside. Now we have the IQ lights and we have the cool daytime running lights. They're connected through the grille. Now we have the lens here and projector there. Now looking at the GTI, we have this in unpainted plastic. We also have a little skirt starting there and going across the vehicle. We have two honeycomb LED fog lights, parking sensors integrated, and then color of the vehicle. No piano black details, just a little bit here on the top. We have the GTI badge. Of course, Volkswagen badge is where the radar is. Little air intake on the top and mostly at the bottom, big, so this radiator is gonna get damaged, you know that. And small plates in Swiss. Now backing up, beautiful look of the GTI. Now it's locked for a reason, because people will interrupt my review multiple times and just have to lock the car. We'll unlock it in a moment. So checking the alloys, beautiful diamond cut, silver on black, 5-spoke, sideways going a little bit. Well, these are Michelin Green X, so I guess Primacy tires, Primacy 3, so I was expecting Pilot Sport. These are of course 17-inch, 215 45 R17 if I'm not mistaken. We have the GTI badge on the side, and checking here, light and rain sensor, lane assist camera. We have the panoramic roof that it's tinted. Checking the profile of the car, you can see that. Tinted windows on the rear, and we have a antenna on the top. I wish they used a shark fin. And we have interesting spoiler with those details, black extension to the standard Polo. Nice detail there. And then we have the IQ lights on the rear. These are the new Polo GTI lights. So it looks very gorgeous. You can see the dual exhaust pipes on the left side of the vehicle in chrome. There is also a little skirt going through there, but the bottom isn't in the color of the vehicle. We have LED license plates. I believe they're white. I like these. They were kind of weird and big at the start, but they grow on you. You have the GTI in red, of course, for the petrol. Press here to open up. Let me back up so you can see the whole car. There you go. Opens fairly tall. I'm a 2-meter tall person, or 6.6 in feet. So there you go. Now you can manually close it on the both ends. There's an emergency triangle on the top, little rubber stopper there. Hardtop shelf, you can put a longer umbrella here, and you can remove it here if you need to. There's the cargo space. Seats knocked down 60-40. Have ISOFIX points there. And to the loading area, there is around 5 fingers of height to this. Now on the right, warm light. You have the stopper here and grocery hook there. On the left, kind of mixed up the size there for a second. You have only grocery hook, no lights. There is a little room on the left going down there. You can put maybe a fire extinguisher there just in case. And over here there are 4 latch points. Now you can see what this is for. So it holds it up. You can see the well, no spare tire. You get a patching kit, you get a lifter though, and there's a 12-volt battery on the rear, not on the front. And over here you could lower this down and then get some extra space So you will get extra 5 fingers of, excuse me, 4. I think 4 fingers of height there. So this could be put in back. It's a little hard with one hand, but there we go. Let's close it up. Closes perfectly. This is locked when the car is locked, so let me unlock the car. You can see the mirrors unfold. And recommended fuel minimum around 95. When you uncap this, you can put it here so it doesn't flap and scratch your clear coat. Now let's get on the back. Good closing and opening sound we use in Volkswagen. Doors open fairly wide. Standard Volkswagen seals. Again, just beautiful sparks on the color there. Gorgeous looking. You can turn here with a key to lock for the kids from the inside if you have kids. Hard plastic on the rear, but robust. Power windows. You have smaller bottle area there and a speaker at the bottom. Plastic step there, and we can knock down the seats. So you can see that is almost flat. If you want to put some cargo in there, you can see the top shelf and the space inside. There's a seatbelt aligner there. And over here we have cloth, leather, and Alcantara, my favorite combo, with some cloth inside, so it looks gorgeous. Black roof liner on the GTI, of course. We're gonna attempt to sit in the back, so I see someone has moved the seat. So it's of course hard to put it back, but let me try to get in the back. Yeah, so on the back, now you can squeeze your knees and there's room for your feet, but it's not practical for a tall person, especially not if a tall person is sitting on the front. Have pockets here, this is all leather. Have 2 USB-Cs. Tall transmission tunnel, not too wide. Now over here, textile, I wish they used leather. This is soft, this feels very nice because of the Alcantara. Nice and wide and profiled for your bottom and your back. Big windows, small one in the seat pillar, good overview on the rear. There are physical lights here on the top, and they try to maximize the space here, so let's see that in a moment. Let's hear the closing sound. Excellent. You still hear people around, there's a lot of noise. Now, checking the headspace. For a 2-meter tall person, definitely I cannot straighten up. It's just tight space. But for an average person, you know, I think it should be okay. Now, to wrap up the details, you have a hook here. They've removed, for who knows why reason, some stupid savings, the handles on the top. Let's get to the front, and the seatbelt is adjustable, of course. Now, it's really hard to get out, so tight space, but I think someone moved the seat. I might be wrong. And there is a physical blind spot in the mirror itself, but no blind spot warning. Now, the driver handle, you can press here to unlock or lock. Good opening and closing sound. Volkswagen signature on the B pillar. Front doors open even wider. One seal on the top, and hard plastic also on the front. Lock or unlock from the inside. This flashes red when the car is locked. This is softly padded, unlike the rear. The rest is hard plastic. You can lock here for the kids on the rear to not open the windows. You can adjust power windows, fold them, they're heated in. If you press on the right one, it dips in reverse. Your tire pressure is here. So they're using a nice sticker, it's metallic color, that's cool. You have the GTI aluminum doorstep. Now, I just leave the key there. And sport paddles. Manual seats, push this to slide back and forward. There's a room for a reflector vest. Up and down, and that's your manual lumbar support there. Nice leather, it's like black and gray combo, Alcantara and that textile. Bigger bolsters on the top. Leather headrest. Keep your lights on automatic, this is just for a car show. Steering column is adjusted manually, and you can see the top with the pano roof. Let's jump inside. So yeah, as you can see, I have a lot of knee room, so someone was tampering with my seat. I adjusted it for myself, but before I started filming, someone jumped into the car and then moved it, of course. So there would be more knee room on the back, but maybe I went to the lowest position, might be a little bit less feet room, might be a little tight. So switching to wide lens. So this is the point of view. Beautiful steering wheel, beautiful combination of colors with silver, red, black, and gray tones. Now awful AC touch controls that Volkswagen finally said, like, we've made a mistake, huge mistake. We're gonna return in the future rotary dials and physical buttons on the steering wheels. Also, these are capacitive buttons. Same dash from the previous model. Zooming back in. So checking the steering wheel, we have a really nice profile steering wheel. So we have nice texture on the leather there, perforated on the sides, flat bottom, red stitching there. Now it has like a corner here, flat here, has this for your thumbs. Here it's not completely round, it has like edges, so you can see that. Good, great looking. Now horn is not the best. I would prefer a leather instead of this plastic here. Volkswagen badge and the GTI badge there. Sport paddles plus and minus, and over here you know, your safeties, turn signals, lights, and here are your wiper controls. A little piano black and metallic gray, kind of almost, actually it does match the exterior of the car. I like that detail. This is soft, air vent blowing to the side, and speaker on the top. Looking at the top of the dash, great looking, so definitely that's a match even there. I like that. Screen is now on the top, so your eyes are closer to the road. Safer, hazard button is there. You can see the turn signals from the driver perspective. Air vents, AC controls, USB-C, fast charging there, and you have your QI wireless charger with the rubber mat. Start stop engine, start stop off, traction off, driving modes, self parking, parking sensors, and there's a blank there. Now we have a beautiful lever. There's a little button on the back, press, then go up and down, I mean back and forward, and to the side Tiptronic, 7-speed automatic if I'm not mistaken. And we have beautiful contrast stitching there on the leather in red. Now handbrake would be cool if they also added red stitches there. It has a, whether it's the last car, you can use the manual handbrake there. And over here, 12-volt outlet, cup holders, plastic key. There's a little room there. So this is just my cable for my power bank, using my phone as a camera over here. And inside here, there's quite decent space, as you can see here. Nice flint there, and you have these, so if you leave a cable, this won't get squashed. At least this one's a little bit thicker. And armrest, kind of semi-soft, not that much. It extends, but I'm really disappointed that they didn't use leather here. I mean, I feel a lot better. Isofix points on the front. The seats, again, very comfortable. Slowly opening here, you can see here, if I move all of this, there are SD cards. Just put it here, a lot of lens flares, SD cards on the side. You can put maybe coins, and you can see there kind of decent space there. So putting all this stuff back where it belongs. Now let's wrap it on the top, and then I'll turn on the electronics. So you can see you have a little bezel, but good overview in the rear. On the top, you probably already know, LED lights, turn them on, off. You can open the roof, we need to add contact. You have a manual shade here, so there you go. And on the top you have, now there's a little rubber inside. You can put your glasses, reading for driving, or sunglasses, emergency call, road assistance, maybe service, and As mentioned, black roof liner. We have here privacy mirror, documents holder, and a cold light that's consistent with the interior lights. And this does not extend. This is really not covered. I wish Volkswagen don't have that. We only have it on the Touareg. Now, good overview on all sides, and on the top I can go a little bit backwards because this is in the lowest position. I'm touching with my hair, but okay, headroom. If you want more headroom, don't spec the pan roof. Turning on the electronics. Welcome to Volkswagen. See the AC controls. Finally some AC. It's so hot here. Kept the windows up so you can hear the closing sound. Let's switch this to automatic. And over here you can see the digital cockpit. So I'm just gonna swipe through these options real quick. You have here views. There we go. No flares. You can have this minimal. You can have this, and you can have classical. So there's no like one in the middle or something like that. The cruise control settings, there are here assistance, navigation, radio, phone calls, car settings, and a lap timer for the GTI. Going here, okay, until this loads, let's just show you the AC controls. I like the layout, to be honest, but everything else, I don't like the fact that it's touch control, so you can see how that looks. You can sync or have, it's a dual zone. You have the heated seats and max rear defrost, sync closed air circulation, and air direction there. Or you can turn off the climate. So you already probably all saw this. I'm just gonna go through this quickly. So you have the navigation. Here you have 2 pages, so you can click and then gets you into the navigation. Or if you go once again home, here there's like a second page that I wanted to show you. So once again, someone's trying to browse the car. Should have locked myself. Oh, I guess it just turns you to the full screen there. I was thinking there was like a second view option, but it keeps. Let me just see once again here. Oh, I'm supposed to use the hand. Duh. And you can see that. So you can customize all of these, but I'm pretty much sure you already know all of that. Now, there are infrared sensors here. And just to the menu, you have the apps. Settings real quick. Have your standard settings here. Driving assist, so all the good stuff, speed, driver monitoring, radar, emergency braking, lane assist or lane keeping assist. In some cases, I don't think it's at this one, it just keeps you not to pass the lane. You can use Apple and Android Auto, vehicle, you have here sport gauges and digital cockpit. There's automatic here, classical, view 1, view 2, view 3. You can customize these bubbles, but for whatever reason there's not really like a sport, true sport display, driving data, and so on. Since start, long term. Ooh, that's quite a lot, but I think the car was just reparked here. It's a new car, 18 kilometers on the clock. Lights, there are ambient lights here and here for the dash, but there's so much light you can't see them. So I've put everything to max. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here. And over here brings you back to the car settings. Not to forget driving modes here. So sport, individual, where you can customize eco or normal. And I think that's pretty much it. And I'm just gonna hold this to turn off the display. You get a clock and you have 4 clock faces. So there you go. And we cannot turn on the engine, of course. You get your travel information there. Let's get on the front and pop the bonnet. Spoiler alert. Oh, actually caught up with a cable there. So spoiler alert, there is no special marking on the GTI anymore. You push the middle of the badge to the left. You have to use a little leg, no gas struts. 4-cylinder petrol, turbocharged inline. Blue thing is your washer fluid, you know that, and let it drop. Closes perfectly. Now let's check the spec, and then we're going to turn on the lights. So we have a 207 horsepower or 152 kilowatts of power, so average consumption should be around 7 liters. We are in Swiss again, Zurich, Deutsch-speaking area, so this is in Deutsch or German. 4-cylinder TSI petrol or benzene, some sort of gray metallic color. Base price 35,000, almost 36,000 Swiss francs. And then with a few options, I guess, well, these are the options, comes to almost 41,000 Swiss francs. So yeah, so let's turn on the lights, or the all the lights on, fog lights, I think it's only the rear one, and let's turn the hazards as well. So view at the back, you have one fog light on the left. You have those dynamic turn signals that look really awesome because they extend to the side as well. You have them on the sides there as well. And then you can see the front turn signals and fog lights. You can also see those IQ lights. And let me turn those hazards off. So that's how it looks without the hazards. Thank you for watching. Be a cool person, smash the like button in the video. Leave your comment below, guys. How do you like the Polo GTI? And if you want to see more from Zurich Auto Show, subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get notified when I upload other videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.